guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly. So today I'm really excited to introduce my 2020 Make 9, which is exactly what it sounds like, 9 things I plan to make this year. If you're a part of any of the maker communities on Instagram, then you'll know Make 9s are really popular over there, so if you'd rather just read the written descriptions of what I plan to make, you can head that way. I'll post the link below. But if you'd like to hear me talk about them a little bit, I'm not going to go into detail too much, but I do have the fabrics here to show you, and I just love watching these videos, so I wanted to make one of my plans. So the first thing I plan to make is the Persephone Pants by Anna Allen. It's been a very popular sewing pattern in the past couple years, and they're amazing. I've wanted to make them for quite a while, and I've made a couple muslins as well as a muslin of the shorts, which ended up being wearable, but I haven't made the pants successfully yet. Whether it was an issue with the fabric or an issue with the fit, I'm finally at a point where I feel a little more confident, so I'm excited to make them. So I'm using this heavyweight linen, which actually used to be a curtain, and I work at a fabric store, and my boss actually found this fabric and was going to put it in the shop, and I snagged it before it made its way there because I love it so much. And there's a pair of Madewell pants that inspired me to use this fabric for the Persephones, even though I would have done that anyways because that was my plan, but seeing those Madewell plants really solidified that I do want to use this for that purpose because I did consider a jacket briefly. But I love those pants and I love the Persephone, so I will be making one more trial pair before using this fabric just because I love it so much and don't want to mess up. So I bought a heavy cream colored canvas that I plan to use, and hopefully if those go like smooth sailing, nothing goes wrong, then I will be making these after that. The next thing that I plan to make this year is a silk camisole top with this beautiful silk fabric. So this is also secondhand fabric. This was something that I found at the store I work at, and it's just a scrap piece. It's not very big, but it's definitely big enough to get a camisole top out of it. And it's a large rectangle where it looks like someone had made some bias tape out of this fabric. So if I can't get the back piece out of, like in one solid piece, I'll just do a seam up the back. But it's definitely enough. It's just not like much fabric to make anything other than a camisole top. It's kind of limited in that. But I'm really excited because I love wearing those in the summer tucked into high-waisted jeans and shorts. So I know that I'll get a ton of wear out of it. The next thing I plan to make is a winter coat. I've been planning this for quite a while, and really the only thing that's holding me back from making it is that I need to make a muslin, and I hate making muslins because I feel like it's a waste of time, but really it's not because it saves you from ruining your fabric. So I've been trying to be better about that lately, but you know, I'm just kind of hesitant because I'd rather make something that I know I can make and that I don't have to make a muslin for. But anyways, this is my fabric. I ordered it from Denver Fabrics. And I really like their website because you can find things very affordably on there. And I don't buy fabric new very often, mostly for sustainability reasons. But when I do, I really can't afford to spend like massive amounts of money on it. But I do want to buy natural fiber fabrics. So this is 90% wool and 10% nylon. So it's almost completely natural fiber. And that's really important to me, but it was still affordable. I think it was $15 a yard. I am really excited about this coat. I'm excited to do the quilting on the lining because I'm planning on doing some kind of decorative stitches and stuff like that. And then the outer is going to be really simple and classic with this fabric. And it does have a slight like twill weave to it, and it's kind of hard to see, but I'm really, really excited to make this. The next thing that's on my Make 9 is actually a home decor piece, and that is I'm planning on making some stuff with the Monstera canvas from Rifle Paper Company. They're a collaboration with Cotton and Steel. And I've used this fabric once before to make a tote bag, and I really love it. And they actually they stopped making it for a while, and it was sold out everywhere because everybody loved it. And then they finally brought it back. And I work at a fabric store, so when I found out that we got it back, I was so excited. And I'm planning on making a shower curtain. I debated between that and a whole cloth quilt, but I decided I prefer my quilts to be a little more subdued and not quite as crazily printed, so I chose to make a shower curtain with the fabric. And I have another plan for something else that'll go along with it that I'm really excited about, and I do plan to make a video on that, so you'll just have to wait and see what that is. The next thing I plan to make is a pair of knit, like wide leg pants, something that's comfy and easy to wear, but is a little nicer looking than sweatpants because I tend to wear sweatpants out of the house more than I would like to admit, specifically for running errands, but when it comes to going to class and things like that, I do wear a lot of leggings. I do wear sweatpants sometimes. Sometimes I'll wear sweatpants over leggings in the winter, but I want something that's a little more polished, that still like shows my style and looks nice, but that's really comfortable. And so I think making some knit pants, kind of inspired by some that Free People make, would be really fun. And I have some fabrics I'm considering for this project, but I'm not sold on any of them definitively, so I'm thinking about it a little more before I make them. The next thing is another home decor piece, and it's some pillows. And I have these two fabrics. They're organic linen from Birch. So if you're interested in linen and you can't, like, you want to buy it new, I highly recommend these because they are organic, which linen is already a very sustainable fabric, but getting it organically is even better. And these are from Birch Fabrics, like I said, and I love them together. And in our living room, we have a mirror that has some faux tropical flowers on it that's decorated very similarly to how the mirror was decorated at our wedding. So it's really special to me. I grew up on an island, so I'm like obsessed with tropical flowers, and I kind of decorate like I live on an island still, even though I don't. So I just thought these would tie in really well with those florals, and I'm really excited to make some pillows out of these. And I'm planning to do some stuff similar to these inspo photos from Urban Outfitters. So yeah, I'm really excited, and whatever's left over after I make some pillows will probably be used for some sort of color blocked garment. But I have not decided what I want to make yet because I'm very picky about color blocking, and so I haven't decided exactly what route I'm going to go. The next thing is a dress. Basically, I'm recreating a Reformation dress out of this skirt. This is something I thrifted. It's a full-length maxi skirt, but it's a wrap skirt, so it has a lot of material, and it is a wool and silk blend, so it's going to be pretty durable because it doesn't feel like too lightweight or like it snag easily because it's a blend, but it is 86% silk and 14% wool, so it's a really, really nice blend, really high quality. And this skirt actually has a really cool grommet closure, but it's fraying around the grommet, and it looks like it's going to start falling apart soon. So I kind of rescued it in that way, that I plan to refashion it into something that hopefully won't have those issues. But I really love the fabric, and I really like respect the garment that it is, but I want to turn it into something that I would wear. And it was $10, which is a little more expensive, but because there's so much fabric here and the quality of the fabric, to me it was well worth spending that much to get this. And two more things I don't have the fabrics for with me. I plan to work on making some high-waisted linen paper bag waist shorts. I've tried making my own pattern for these, and I made them, and they didn't look quite right on me, and I can't figure out if it's my body type that just doesn't, like, that garment just doesn't suit my body. So I might try some on in stores just to see first before I decide to go forward making more, or if I just needed to make changes to my pattern. So I probably will try some on and just see what I think before I make more. And if I don't make these, then I'll just make something else with that fabric I have. But that's one thing I would like to make if I decide to go that route. And the other thing is that I do have fabric for one more silk camisole top. It's very similar to that other silk, but it's more lightweight, similar to a chiffon, but not quite, I would say. And it is also white. So I'm going to do something that is more gathered, and it'll also have to be lined because it is slightly sheer. But here's my inspiration image, and I'm really excited about that as well. So those are my 9 plans for this year. I have tons of other plans besides those 9, so we'll just have to see how the year goes and what I'm able to get done. I have a goal to make at least 1 garment per month. This month I'm being a little lax on myself because I'm sewing a bunch of things for organizing my sewing room, which will be another video coming out soon. But, so I may not make a garment this month, but I do have plans to make at least 1 garment every other month of the year. So that's 11 months, and I only have 9 plans here, so we'll just see what ends up happening. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.